Let's read it. Okay, 7:30 a.m. Sunday. Fields behind the Pizzaplex. I'd still be asleep by then, because, I go to church every Sunday morning, and I'd still be asleep at 7:30 unless my parents wake me up. Gregory, Freddie, and Vanessa looked at the peaceful morning sunrise as they sat on top of a hill after surviving an awful night at the Pizzaplex. Freddie, what do we do now? Gregory asked as he looked at Freddie's head on the ground next to him. Well, I'm not sure at this point, Gregory. Well, you may have defeated that thing that was controlling my friends and Officer Vanessa. I still feel like we are missing something. My friends. I miss them and want them back, Freddie said, frowning. Freddie, I'm so sorry. I was just... Gregory said before Freddie cut him off. Gregory, it's okay. I know you had no choice. They were not themselves. I'm sure you understand that. Right, Officer Vanessa? Freddie asked Vanessa. Yeah, I saw everything I was doing, but I couldn't stop myself no matter how hard I tried. He had me right where he wanted me, in that stupid rabbit costume, Vanessa said bitterly while thinking about how disgusted she was with herself. He? Gregory asked. Glitch trap. If I didn't beta test that dang game a few years ago, none of this would have happened. Freddie, just call me Vanessa. I don't think I'm deserving of the title officer anymore, Vanessa said, trying to make light of the situation. Vanessa's heart sank. She realized she forgot something inside the Pizzaplex. She got up, dropping her ice cream as she was eating. Vanessa, is everything okay? Freddie asked. No, it's not. He's still alive, Vanessa said with a look of dread. But how? I stopped him in that weird game in your room. That guy should be gone by now, Gregory said. Gregory, sweetie, yes, you stopped him there, but he had a backup plan. And that backup plan is under Roxy Raceway. We have to go back. We can't let him come back. If he gains more control of things outside of the Pizzaplex, who knows what could happen, Vanessa said. Wait a minute. Roxy Raceway. So that's why we had to close it a few months ago. It must be under the sinkholes, Freddie said. Yes, Freddie. The hidden place under the Pizzaplex that he thought no one would find. Freddie, Gregory, let's walk back. I'll explain on the way, Vanessa said. Vanessa, aren't you worried about the safety of our superstar if we go back? I don't have my body anymore to shield him and protect him. Are you sure you can keep him safe this time? Freddie asked with concern. Don't worry, Freddie. This time I'm not acting like some crazy bunny lady. I have it together. I'm truly me now. I won't let anything happen to Gregory. Besides, most of the bots were deactivated because of our little hero over here, Vanessa said, putting her hand on Gregory's head. Hey, I'm not that little, Gregory said, chuckling. Actually, he is kind of little. He's only 4'11" or something? I don't know. Bots. My friends. Vanessa, may I ask, before we go back and take on this glitch trap fellow in person, can Gregory and I take time to gather up what's left of my friends and bring them to Parts and Services? Parts and Service. That's what I should have said. It doesn't feel right to leave them in the state of disrepair they're in. They mean so much to me, Freddie said. We can. But keep in mind, Freddie, since this breach happened last night, for all we know, Fazbear HQ might have been silently notified something was off from our systems. We might be sending in their investigation and tactics team from corporate as we speak. Oh, man, I made a typo. Whatever. Well, actually, no, I made an error. So we might be on limited time today. Good thing it's Sunday, and we're closed on Sundays. I can't imagine customers in the middle of this mess, Vanessa said. Freddie remembered something about Fazbear Entertainment's corporate division. I remember now. Company policy states if any security breach happens at a Fazbear facility and they are notified, they will send in a team within 24 hours. fully equipped team with anti-animatronic weaponry and if need be, anti-personnel weaponry. These protocols were put in place after some incidents in the past. The aim was to make facilities like the Pizza Place the safest environment, or so they say, Freddy said. Wait a minute, I thought they were just investigating. That's what I was told in training, Vanessa said. No, it's a contingency plan. It's not usually disclosed to many without very high clearance. Being that I'm the company mascot, I have almost the highest security clearance within the company, Freddy said. Okay, as much as I want to ask more questions about some shady business practices, we've got to move quickly before HQ moves in. Start walking. I'll explain, Vanessa said. They got up, and Gregory held Freddy's head in a duffel bag he had slung on his shoulder while he and Vanessa walked. Many decades ago, as I'm sure you're aware, Freddy, Fazbear started off as a chain of family restaurants under the name Fredbear's Family Diner. What I don't think you know about, or what I think corporate doesn't want you to know about, is the original owner of the company, William Afton. William Afton? Never heard of him. I thought Henry Emily was our original founder, Freddy said. Henry was a co-founder. His partner was William Afton, a robotic engineer and brutal child. I don't even want to say that word, man. Sick man. My own grandfather. Vanessa said, almost throwing up when she remembered her grandfather's famous case files. Long story short, long ago he died while wearing a spring-lock animatronic suit that malfunctioned. And then the chips that came from his suit happened to be scanned into the game I beta tested for the company 5 years ago. I was fresh out of high school. Aside from the suit's data... Should I say data or data? Aside from the suit's data, something else came with those chips and the programming. Something not normal. Something I encountered while beta testing. Had I known was about to happen to me, I would have ended the beta test early and demanded the company shred the chips, but by the time I was warned from another developer's logs left within the game data, it was too late. Somehow while testing Fazbear's new game, he got in my head. I couldn't escape him. It messed me up. He messed me up. I was living a double life because of him. I became his follower to do all his bidding for him. He wants eternal life. So he had me recover his old suit. That is what's waiting for us below. So, what? It's just another endo, right? No, Gregory. It's not your normal endoskeleton. It's something out of this world. Something not normal at all. It's horrific to look at, or even think about. And we're going to need help. We need to recover and reassemble my friends. Strength in numbers, Freddy said. I suppose, Freddy. But keep an eye on them. We don't want him to try and control you guys again. I don't want them to try and hurt Gregory again, Vanessa said. Don't worry. I may have a way to prevent their systems from getting compromised again. What do you say, Superstar? Are you ready? Freddy asked Gregory. Let's do it, Freddy, Gregory said. They made it back to the front entrance of the Pizza Place. Okay, we have a plan then. Once we open these doors and go back in, there's no going back outside until it's done. Agreed? Vanessa asked. Agreed, Freddy and Gregory said. Okay then, let's go. Time to save Roxy first. I miss that gal. Vanessa said. Gregory realized he still hasn't had a chance to tell Freddy or Vanessa that he's homeless. Yet.